Okay, so what sort of extracurricular activities did you participate in as a teen?
Well, I'm in band.
We're both in the band.
I'm in golf. He was in golf. He
Not
quit.
this year. This is football. And that's
football
that's
is
been it.
life. You know what I'm saying? I'm Warbird. You know, I'm pumping that iron. Shout out softly. Shout out, dude.
Shout out, Coach Dude.
Really, that's it. I mean, unless you count like other stuff that's not school. I don't though. So next question. Okay, I got it. Did you have any teen idols? If so, who was it? Oh, if so, who was it / were they? And how did they spark your interest?
I don't know. I don't really know if I have any teen idols per se.
I mean, I liked Shia LaBeouf. He did a great job. Stop it.
No, I mean, yeah, finish.
I mean, he did a great job in Holes and the first
Transformers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then he got kind of really weird.
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
He's not my idol anymore. But back in the day, man.
I'll say two here. Bob Ross. I don't know why, but I've always been fascinated by Bob Ross. I hope to own an original Bob Ross painting someday.
It's a good aspiration.
I would say, you remember the Olin Rogers videos?
Ooh, Olin Rogers, what a guy!
Just because his storytelling is fantastic,
Superb.
I
would say.
I wish I could tell stories like that. If you don't know who that is, go look him up.
Great guy. He's got a new TV show.
All right. What was your favorite music / band / dance in high school?
I'm a fan of...
Let's start with music general.
All right. I'm a punk rock guy.
Same.
I kind of like all music, but like punk rock is like my core.
Number one. Yeah.
Punk rock to the core. You know what I'm saying? My favorite band.
So bands, I'm thinking Blink-182, maybe some Weezer.
Mm-hmm. Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for Soup. I like Green Day.
Green Day. I have their album Dookie.
Great album.
Great album.
Hold on. I got my Spotify right here. So let's take a peek.
Little peekaboo. I also like old stuff like the Beatles.
Yeah, I can
Rolling
dig some old
Stones.
Stuff. Honestly, I like the All American Rejects.
All American Rejects.
I don't care what anybody says.
Great band. The Bare Naked Ladies, even. I mean, they're a little bit slower paced, but they're still pretty.
I like
on point.
These aren't really punk rock, but Beck and Rusted Root. Sublime.
I'd say Beck is punk.
Yeah.
All right. Dance. I don't dance.
Yeah.
Well, I do dance, but not like...
I can't dance.
Not professionally. I can't two-step. I look like a dummy, so... Alright, next question.
What would people you know find surprising about you as a teen? Do we have any secret stories that we've never before seen?
I mean...
Or related?
Some, but they're not appropriate for a podcast. I mean, they're not bad. Just...
We've never done anything
nothing
illegal
that
we know of.
One time I hit a house with my car.
That did happen.
But it was all okay, so.
I guess we can just go ahead and relate the story of us getting pulled over.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Last year...
We're on our way to team dinner.
On our way home.
From team dinner. It was me. Bladen was driving. He had just... How long did you have your license?
I had it for almost 6 months. It was 3 days till I had it for 6 months.
Yeah, it was 3 days till he was like legal to have more than one passenger. But so I was in the back seat, and Andrew Forsyth, former LCHS alumni.
He was in the front
He's not
seat.
a former alumni. He is an alumni. Former student.
Former student. Anyway,
he was
long
in the
story
front.
short,
He was in the passenger seat.
there was a big old wreck, and I was trying to do my right as a citizen to get out of the police way, and this cop...
He was not from around here.
He was from like Australia.
Yeah,
He's like, good my morning, mate. I was like, ah. Anyway, he pulled me over. He said, what are you doing? I said, I don't know, sir. He said, well, they're trying to kill me. And then he wrote me a big old fat ticket for like $500.
You got 4 tickets, right?
It was 4 tickets, and then plus
It was failure to
yield,
failure to
I crossed a dotted line that was like a thick dotted, so it was like
failure to signal within however many feet.
1,000 feet.
And
but
then
that's the dumb. And then
having too many people in the car, which he was 3 days off of. So.
Yeah. So it was a
that
bad
was kind of brutal.
It was like the worst night ever. Anyway,
anything else? No.
I'm kind of a rage monster. I mean, not like super rage, but like a little bit. Anyway, next question.
This is college. So we haven't attended college.
Yeah.
Yet. We plan to room together at the esteemed Peckham LCU.
Yeah.
I just found out I made a 24 on my ACT, so I'm a baller, and...
Baller shot caller, as we like to say.
I'm in, hopefully.
He's in like Flynn. Anyway, I'm going to be majoring in Youth and Family Ministries with a minor in psychology.
And I'm going to go for business. I don't know what yet. But,
all business. But, okay, if I could, though... With unlimited money and unlimited resources.
We were going to talk about this. What would we do if we could do anything we wanted to? Like if money was no object.
Mm-hmm.
You were going to quadruple PhD, right? And take someone's job.
Okay, I was going to quadruple PhD, all in some sort of science, right?
So we're talking like chemistry, earth sciences,
quantum mechanics, quantum physics, biology,
anatomy,
sociobiology. So I guess that's a lot. That's seven PhDs.
And then you were gonna come and
I was gonna buy the science building from Lubbock Christian.
Steal
the rights.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy that building, and I was gonna make my own science school called Bladen's Science School, right? And we were gonna like change the world, like make jetpacks and stuff, like real jetpacks. What would you do?
If I could do anything, man.
It wasn't Cheeto.
A Cheeto?
No, don't worry.
Oh, what? Oh.
I meant goldfish, whatever.
I would probably study, maybe like chip theory. I don't know what that entails, but it sounds interesting.
Like, why they only put like 30% of chips in bags?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know.
Maybe, I would study why water is wet.
That's a hot topic.
Or not wet, yeah. Depending on your belief system. Military experience.
I have none.
So neither one of us plan to go into the military. What would you do if you were in the military, though?
I would want to be a bomb technician, so I could blow stuff up.
Like, is that like Jarhead or whatever in that movie?
I've never seen it, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't want to fight, though. I don't.
Maybe like a fighter.
It's not my forte. I played
COD once.
I did play. I was known to play Call of Duty back in the day, but that's absolutely not the same thing at all.
He was known to dabble.
I would do something where I didn't have to fight, anyways.
All right.
Career. I mean,
you kind of got
my first and only job. I currently work at 806 Games, and I sell video games. And
I hold a sign.
Sweet. Bladen holds a sign for a haircut studio.
Yes, it says children's haircuts. $7.
So Bladen, on the weekends, if you want to stop by, is at 98th and
out there in Nome. It's like 98th in Indiana.
If you want to go to Vietnam, you can see Bladen twirling a sign on the side of the street.
I don't even really twirl it. It's like a 5 foot by like 4 foot. So I was like standing there like.
So it like blocks your whole body.
Yeah, like and like it was cold last time and it was windy, so I couldn't like move. I was like sitting like this, like.
So what would your ideal job be?
Well, first I would have to become 6'9", right?
Okay.
And then I would have to go back in time and be the real Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq's like 7'1" or something like that.
I'd have to be 7'1".
But
I'd go back in time.
Like 250.
I'd go back in time and do that.
If I could do anything I wanted to do, so me and Luke Cross came up with this idea. Me and him would co-host a television show, right? So you would get sponsors to give you money, for whatever. And so what you would do is it'd be like, it'd be like a dare show, but what you would do is you would go up to anybody you wanted to and just say like, hey, I'll pay you $50,000 to go from here to Abilene, throwing the same rock. So like you would throw the rock as far as you could, right? And you go pick it up and you throw it again all the way to Abilene. And it would be like a live action, not live action, what's that called?
It would be like a reality TV show.
Yeah. And you would follow people doing like random stuff that you paid them to do, and you'd document their journey.
Yeah. Fun.
That would be my
great idea.
Okay, so neither one of us have kids
Yet.
Bladen is expecting.
Yes.
We can just go ahead and...
Hey, I should skip
siblings. I have an older sister named Madison. She's 20.
I'm the oldest. I'm 17. I'll be 18 in March. I have 2 younger brothers. One is 12 and one is 7. And then I have a sister who is 14.
Okay. So now we're on to the love portion.
Love.
Is any of this anything we want to reveal to the public?
I've never had a first love.
Me neither.
I'm waiting for it. But I have been known to break hearts.
Yeah.
I've broken quite a few hearts.
Quite a few hearts in this room.
Not this room, like, per se, but, like...
The speech classroom.
The metaphysical, like, realm that our brains are in.
Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight?
It depends. On
Okay.
what? I don't know what it depends on. I just know that it does.
Now we're talking about politics.
Mm-hmm.
What do you consider to be the most significant political event that has occurred during your life? Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about politics or political events, so...
Yeah. I would say, like, Trump being elected has caused a lot of rage.
A lot of dharma.
Yeah, in some parties of government. My personal thinking is we need to do away with the 2-party system and have, like, 3 equally divided parties with equal-ish beliefs. That way there's not, like, the liberals versus the conservatives.
Like 2 ultra sides of
Yeah, we don't
the
need 2
spectrum.
ultra. We need, like, like 3 ultra. We need to make, like, a Trinity type deal.
Yeah.
But not like Trinity like the school. Like, I mean, you know, like 3.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright.
Other than... which political figure do you most admire? Like I said, probably George Washington, because he started our country.
The King of Wakanda.
I should have thought of that.
It was...
Other than the president, which historical...
Other than the... Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Other than the present, which historical era would you like to live in? I personally would say I want to be born in like the year like 60 and then be like a teenager in the 70s.
Yeah, that would be super dope.
I think that'd be fun.
I feel like that was the prime time.
It was like everything was a
grow up.
music festival. You know what I'm saying? Like there was like the Beatles and then there was like the Stones. They were kind of like 60s-ish, but you know, they were still going. Then there was like, you know, the early rock. And it's just like, it was a good time to, you know, be a teenager and stuff, so.
General, what is your most memorable travel experience? So I will say either our sophomore year golf trip with Coach Dover.
Andy.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
Or our trips with the band to Florida. We did a lot of gnarly stuff.
Some crazy stuff.
A lot of it. If you need more deets, probably come ask us. I don't think we should.
We won't say. I mean, it's not bad, but it's a bit crazy for speech class.
Yeah.
Like I think it would blow y'all's minds because it's just like you're like, what? There's another realm besides speech.
Why do you-